Chat? Hello? I believe ads are over, hopefully. It's been 6 fucking minutes. Uh, the ads manager didn't say that an ad was running, so I don't know if it's over, if it hasn't started, or if we're anywhere in between. Today, we're going to be working on some stream improvements. I have a couple things I'd like to do. I have a couple channel point redeem ideas that I think might be a little fun. And I'd like to implement them today. The only problem is, how the fuck am I gonna do that? So, that's what we're gonna figure out today. Congratulations on being real. Also, I want to set up a Sting account. That's right. We're going undercover. Me? Recenter. Alright, we're going undercover. You see, it has come to my attention that people are advertising to people in my community. And I'm not too happy about that. So we're gonna make my fucking 19th Discord account. Log in. Add an account. Register. Email. I didn't think this far ahead. One moment. Let me sign into my web provider so I can mint a new email. That's not my password. That is my password. So good at logging in. With all my luck, it'll be real and we're idiots. Look, if that's the case, it's still fine. This is still something that might be helpful to identify if people are trying to do things. We'll do it as a sub account of me. What am I gonna make the username on the email? Slap the keyboard. That's all we need. Password, just hit generate. I don't even care. I don't really plan on using this account at all. Display name. Oh shit. Oh no. Fantasy name generators.com. Here we go. Do I have to make a fake Twitch account for them too? I'm gonna do a fake vtuber. I might actually have to. I might just buy Sen's V1 or something and make something with that for a profile picture too. Do we do we could do elf names. Perfect. That's fine with me. Probably already taken. Yeah. Just stick VT on the end of it. I'm sorry if anybody wanted to use this name, but it's mine now. I have a new VT identity. Discord. Date of birth, April 1st. I should probably write that down. I will forget. Add more. Date. Change the name. Triple quote date of birth. Click on the bananas. All right, now that I've been identified as a real person. Yeah. Check my email. I don't remember what the email was. I didn't write it down. Oh no. Oh, luckily I don't have that many email accounts into this domain. This is fine. Everything is fine. Add more email. This one. At least I'm pretty sure it's that one. What? They put a discriminator on my name? Why did you ask me for my username if you're gonna change it anyway? It's available too, so why make it not? I have to click the bananas again. Okay, cool. My account is now real. Do I buy Sends one? Used a random email generator? I could, but I actually probably need to keep a reference to it. Because I will be using this account long term if I am actually going to be checking it periodically. So now we need to go to VGen. I can buy Sends V1 or one of the customizable models. So go to shop. Let's see. Sends is $138. Damn. The customizable models are so expensive. Probably because they're customizable and you can use any number of characters from it. Um, hmm. I mean, to be fair, I have also been interested in getting a 2D model, and I've been pretty impressed with the customizable models. The only thing is, I'm not perfectly in a good spot to be putting a ton of money down. Let's see. I want to use a pre-made because I think that might be um a weird idea. Probably won't buy custom. Probably won't buy a V4. Also weird. It's like they have exponential price increase for each version of the model they release. Makes me wonder if one V5 is gonna be like 10 grand. Like V3 is like $40, V4 is like $80, V5 is 160. If I write customizable, will it stay in the category? Nope. In fact, never mind. Took a second. It said no matches, and then it was like, actually, wait, there's matches. Um, this one's not that expensive, actually. But I don't like the idea of having that type of character. If I could open this one, please. VGen, please. Okay, well, that's rough. Lost the sale because VGen won't show me the page. I had to open my notifications to receive the thing. Let's see. Sure. I'm gonna need to download VTube Studio again. I don't have it. Or I could download VBridger. Although I don't really know what VBridger does. I don't even have a way to show a 2D model at the moment. This is taking a long time. Is it gonna work? My PayPal is struggling. Can I burn my my PHP balance? I can. I'm gonna burn my PHP balance because I can't use it anyway. I'm now the proud owner of a customizable VTuber model. Oh, it's a .rar format. I don't think I can open it. Oh no, 7-zip-rar. This is the customizable model? There's only like 6 files. Alright. Am I able to open this in VTube Studio at all? I don't actually know what I need to open this. I probably should have looked. It doesn't say. I got an MOC3 model, and I don't know if that's what VTube Studio or VBridger uses. I don't know what MOC3 is. A VBridger is $10. It's a face tracking plugin designed for VTube Studio. Okay, so it's not a separate app. Okay, hold on. Sign into my new account. Gonna open again? There we go. All right, through the power of spending $6. Is it gonna go? Oh wait, can I even do face tracking? Does VTube Studio support iFacial mocap? I guess it's a VMC sender, so it must. Or is it? Is Steam gonna let me sign in? Please? Oh, I didn't hit the button. As part of the reason, Alana is the only Samir character that I've ever like made a model for, or had a model made for rather. Because I don't think I can show any of the others. They're a little bit they're not very fond of clothes, we'll say. Alright, let me install VTube Studio. We'll have the little watermark guy, but that's okay. I probably won't pay the $15 to remove it at the moment. Alright, let's launch VTube Studio. Why is everything that uses like live 2D models in Unity? Unity is the worst engine. Actually, it is kind of fun that I can edit them. Oh, they paid the money to remove the watermark. Damn. License live 2D expandable application. Do you have to license live 2D? Oh dear, they have several license plans. Okay, so there's a release license. Oh dear. They have G, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They have 7 licenses. Oh, apparently you don't have to pay anything unless you make 100 million yen or more. I don't know what that is in dollars. 100 million is 646,000. Huh. Monthly model backup. Monthly? That's kind of annoyingly often. The menu closed. How do I open it? Change VTube Studio. Import your own model. All right. I'm beginning to think it may not work. We'll hope. Let's see. 7-zip open archive. All right, let's see. Oh, it did load. Work? Yeah, auto setup. Sure. Okay. We have a model. How do I customize? Settings? How do I customize my model? Guys, I don't know how to use VTube Studio. Well, first let's try to get the let's try to get it on screen. So we need first to set up a how am I going to set up? Wait, does it not work for VTube Studio? Can I not use facial mocap? That's not good. OB, no. Quality, nope. We can install. Oh, that's another problem. I'm not running VTube Studio on the same computer that I'm doing the compositing on. So you cannot see this model. And I don't know if I have a way to make you see the model. Okay. I need to install SPAT2 OBS. So I need to kill OBS. Locally, not on the relay. Click through this without reading any of it. I live life on the edge like that. Live life on the edge like Larry. And we make a spout 2 capture VNeon, not VNeon, VTube Studio spout. It said it wouldn't capture the. Oh, it only doesn't capture the UI. It captures the background. Problem. Here we are. Sorry, flashbang. How am I going to do head tracking? Because I don't have a camera. I'm using iFacial mocap. So I can't do a whole lot. Also, where's the isn't there supposed to be a little guy? Like a watermark? There isn't one. No, I need that. Change backgrounds. To input, no. Can I not do just like an empty background? Can you tell I haven't used VTube Studio before? I mean, I have. I just haven't ever used an actual model with it. Am I not able to turn off the background? I can turn on visual effects. Whatever. Huh? Fake low FPS? Hell yeah. Um, okay. Go away. Shut up. It didn't work, by the way. It's still not 4 FPS. Um, I don't think I can do anything. Why is it on Minecraft's port? Wait. Wait. The default VTube Studio like server is 25565. That's Minecraft's port. Why the hell are they running it on Minecraft's port? Hold on. It's also the MySQL standard port? What? Minecraft dedicated server is literally an IANA registered port. Um, I don't know what the server does. Connection from smartphone. Well, there's my problem. I can't. My smartphone doesn't make a connection to the computer. My computer connects to my smartphone. Oh, maybe I can. I don't actually know what this computer's IP is though. Okay. And port number to 25565. Dumbest port. All right, let's start the server. Um, might be TCP. Here, we'll set it onto a different port. Actually, I think that this port is probably used, but that's okay. Port is not working. Which means it's probably ignoring this connection. I might need to restart this. Uh-oh. What'd I do? The face tracking is no longer working for Vignon. Did my IP change? I did that? What? It did. Okay. All right. So we still have not figured out how to do face tracking. I mean, I could use an actual camera, but I wouldn't be able to show it on stream because if I'm correct, iFacial mocap will sometimes show your camera. Not iFacial mocap, VTube Studio. I could be wrong. Maybe they fixed it by now. But I'm not gonna chance it. Honestly, I could probably just go as is. Probably fine. I just want to get rid of the background because the background is gonna make the image noisy as hell. It's gonna be just a profile picture. Background 1. Nope. You really can't like test these at all, can you? Color picker. Oh, here we go. Transparent capture. Interesting. Okay, so now we have a transparent background. Some weird like a weird shine here. I have to zoom in so far. You see like the weird shine? That's strange. Do I have a quick way to reset the camera? No. All right. Let me zoom out again. So this is apparently a customizable model. But how do I do that? Hmm. Customize model. Here we go. It, I don't know. The hell is this? I'm gonna very quickly go back to the base one because I'm afraid. Um, what do I do? How do I customize these? The customize model button doesn't seem to have been doing what I want. Um, vtube Studio, how to customize model. Uh, they're saying check the toggles list. I think I did, didn't I? Hmm. Oh dear. So there are parameters. The issue is I don't know what they are. Input? I don't have an input. Oh dear. Can I just choose a number? I can't do anything. Let's see, what does this one do? One is param breath, and it automatically breathes. Okay. We're setting parameter 35. Uh-oh. um, guys, I have set the wrong parameter. This is currently what we're dealing with. Um, oopsies. Um, okay, so that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. What is parameter 35 doing? I don't know. I don't see a change, so we're gonna go to parameter 34, parameter 36. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I can read that. It says right eye color. This is something color. That's hair color. This this is the bow color from behind. This is dress color. This is dress type, I guess. Whether or not you have like the little vest thing on. This outer skirt color. I don't know what outer skirt being on or not. This is length. This is probably cat ears, but I have the this is a hat. I need to make the model even smaller. All right, so we know parameter 16 was this. Like a little white rose. This is the handkerchief. This is the gem on it. I don't see a change with this one. This is whether or not the bow is on. Try to see. What's this? Different hairstyle. Another different hairstyle. Is bows in the hair. I only have like 6 parameters left. These are the Miku twin tails. That's rid of most of the hair. Do I have a way to set these parameters without actually going in and doing a breathing parameter change for every single one of them? There's got to be an easier way. That's length of bangs. Stables that lock that goes near the eyes. I don't know what this is. I don't see a change. Parameter 28. What is this? I don't know what that says. Not seeing a change. don't see a change. Do you see a change on this? Should be a breathing parameter. In 0 to 1. Being changed. But I don't see anything. Maybe parameter 28 does nothing. What does ear 1 or ear 2 do? Nothing. Oh, the range is entirely wrong. 1 second. Was it wrong? What is... This one doesn't let me do breathing. Yeah, neither one of these. So I don't actually know. There's got to be a way to set these parameters that is like not this. um Customize model. Am I not able to just set model parameters? I could have just turned off model lock. I didn't have to keep leaving the options menu. VTube Studio set parameters. Set model parameters. Set customizable model parameters. Using the expression editor. Where? Where do I do that? Expression editor. Here we go. Create new expression. All right. Here we are. We can set up. So this one is like chibi, but we're going to do that. Next is parameter 38, which is becoming invisible. I don't think we want that. Oh. I believe this is at 0.2. This is left eye color. We'll do like a blue. We'll choose the same value for right eye color. A hair color. With like a purple. Especially we don't get very many like brightness controls. So this is as best as we can get. This is the color of the bow. I'm actually going to make the bow invisible. That's not the right one. Nope. Is it this one? Nope, that just makes me lose all my hair. I forget what parameter makes the bow invisible. See, if this is bow color and it's this string, theoretically this should be bow opacity. Yeah. So we'll turn this to 1 so it's invisible. So this doesn't matter. Dress color. I kind of want like a red. It's a really great red. The best as we can get. We'll keep that on. It looks cool. We'll leave that. No hat. We'll keep the little rose. I really want the handkerchief thing. Okay, now we have to set the hair parameters, which is going to be a problem. I don't know what any of them are. This has these little things. I want the hair to be relatively simple. I do kind of like those though. We might have to set the color of the thing because it's gonna be up there. And I can't make them invisible. So maybe we make them like blue. No, blue looks terrible. I don't know. What color do we make them? Maybe we just leave them as red. The thing that kind of sucks is that there's not like a bright red. This is as best as you can get. Like a weird, like a pinkish red. Not quite the red I would like. Um, we'll leave. What is this? Yeah, I know. Nope. I feel like that's too many bows. No, no. Nope. We'll leave it. And set ear parameters. Does this model have ears? Seems like a dumb question, but like, does it? Oh. I might leave this like this actually. I kind of do like the like long hair. I can change the angle. Angle why I can nod. I don't have any clue how I'm going to do face tracking. I could do one of these. Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, I can't smile. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Well, let's turn these off. Param eyeball X. All right. Eyeball Y. Param breath. Oh. Hair front. I don't think this is doing anything. Hair side. Nope. Hair back. Nope. There's a little guy. Oh no. I stole his cheese. Now he's gonna die. He's gonna starve. All right. I think this is good. We'll call this good expression. All right. So I'd like to select this expression. Wait. Done. How do I create new hotkey? Hotkey is um hotkey is on animation. How do I set the expression? We'll set it to A. We'll uh, I can remove expressions, but I can't add an expression. The animation? No. That unset expression. I'm just blind as shit. Sorry. All right. So if I press screen hotkey 1, 1. Um, 1. Um, how do I do that? Screen button hotkey 1. What does that mean? How do I 1? VTube video screen button hotkey. Hotkey settings, turn on use screen button hotkeys. Oh, dumbass. Okay, there we go. We have a model now. Now all we have to do is take a picture. This is actually a pretty good model. Not a ton of customization, but for $6, it's not bad. So now I'm going to take a. Can I take a VTube Studio screenshot? So I can have a transparent background. I'll probably do a hotkey name, and that doesn't matter. There must be a screenshot. Take screenshot, yes. Use screen button hotkey 2, which will be green. All right. Now if I come in here and I zoom in, oh no, it's not a transparent background. Oh no, it's not. Where is it? Hold on. Maybe the preview is just bad. Open with paint.net. Ooh. Okay. So VTube Studio screenshots are not transparent. Yeah. Turn off VFX. Hmm. I mean, I could just cut out the model from the background. It's not going to look very good, but I mean, it's fine. I think that the little like glow, it's either they went a little bit too hard with the like shading brush, or it's a watermark. But I don't know. This will be fine. I just have to run feather object. All right, now if I put this on crazy background, it still doesn't look that good. Yikes, the feather didn't really do that well. I can touch it up a little bit. Doesn't look that good either. I mean, it doesn't need to look that good. This is going to be scaled down quite a bit. All right, good enough. All right, so now we can composite me anywhere. Um, what's a funny place I could put my model for my profile picture? I could do this, but I need a full body image. Okay. I'll save this as 2. I need a full body image if I want to do something funny like this. I also need I need VTube Studio probably to be a vertical window. So we're gonna sacrificially we're gonna set up display 3 as a portrait display. This is gonna be an experience. Here we go. Is this even working on stream? I can't see the stream. The stream is handling relatively well. Just ignoring the fact that it's portrait. All right. The fact that it made the NDI or not NDI Spout 2 capture have a black background makes me think that it's something that they're doing on purpose, and maybe I can change it. It's not going to be under model settings. Did I do lip sync? Hold on. Mic off. Microphone is Shure MV6. Okay. Use microphone. Okay. So now, theoretically, it does seem to be working, but it isn't working. Sure. Okay. Is it working? Doesn't seem to be working. Look. It doesn't seem to be working. Let me do auto setup. Okay. I've done auto setup. I wish there was a button to like collapse all. Going through and collapsing all of the Oh, I just tried to smile like it's gonna be able to see that. All it has is the audio, but it doesn't seem to be actually doing anything. Do I need to does it need to be loud enough? AIUEO has to add up to above like 0.7, I think. Do this. Let's do microphone gain. We're gonna set it really high. That it gets a lot of juice. Lip sync type. Simple lip sync. Okay. Advanced lip sync. It's nothing's happening though. I don't understand why. It's definitely hearing my voice, and it's definitely seeing the changes. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this model doesn't support tracking based on like phonetics, I guess. I'm not sure. It says it wasn't found in the model. Yeah, it actually doesn't seem that there is one. So we have to set up. So we have an input for mouth open and mouth smile. I can't do mouth smile because I don't have face tracking. So I'm going to set voice A to be the output of mouth open Y. It won't let me. Why not? Because it's already set? All right, let's try this. Okay, so now only voice A is affecting. If I go E, nothing. If I go ah, there's something. Okay. So we have extremely basic um speaking. I don't think it's a problem with the model. I think I'm doing something wrong, but I can now yap. Oh, I keep forgetting that my left screen is still portrait. I can't see anything. Where's my chat? Is there a way to add that function? I could probably like make it work. If I go to advanced lip sync, maybe I can change it to what does it output? So it outputs voice A I U E O A I U E O. And I need it to. Hey, look, there's a 3-minute ad. I need it to output only mouth open. Maybe if I go back to simple lip sync, I think it's weird. I don't think I can actually do anything in order to change it because I needed to output one parameter and it's outputting 5. I need a different type of lip sync. I mean, ideally, I would just be using my headset, or not my headset, my camera. But I don't want to use a camera because I'm not convinced that VTube Studio won't just show me. Which is the main reason that a camera has never been placed on this computer while I'm streaming. It has never been done, and it probably will continue to never be done. So theoretically, what if I just wait? So since I'm taking a screenshot, right? It doesn't really matter. So what I can do is delete the mouth open bind and the mouth form bind. And we can just go to the expression editor and we can just set one. So create new expression. So now we have our expression editor. And we are going to set only the facial parameters. Show physics parameters, yes. Voice. Oh, wait, there isn't one. I forgot. It's only mouth form. Mouth. Okay, well, this search is trash. That's expression name, not search. That'll do it. Okay. So we have my2. I don't know what these do. So I have all of the parameters set really wacky. I'm gonna do param mouth open Y. Let's open it. So it does support it. But what are these parameters doing? I mean, I could probably just send a message to the guy who made this. Is it doing anything down here? No? No? But what do these parameters do? Parameters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 don't seem to do anything. This changes like the view angle. Changes the Y view angle. Changes the Z. And close my eyes. But I only have mouth open and mouth form, which is weird because it can do all of them. Like this would be like an O. It'd be an A. Be like an E. Like it does all of the things, but how do I do the thing? Also, why is it by default sad? Wait, what is the default? Oh, the default is 0. I may have to ask the person who made the model how to change some of these parameters because I may actually use this model. I just don't know how. That's my major problem at the moment. That and that the VTube Studio is for some reason not 1080p because the window isn't full screen. And I'm not going to have the window full screen long term, so we need to figure that one out too. I don't know how that's gonna work. I might just turn off the microphone setting entirely. Turn off lip sync. Just set it back to simple lip sync, which will be faster. Because it's not working, so there's no point in running it. My guess is that they're only using like facial capture and not using microphone based audio. I would like to. Quality and effects. 1920, not 19,201 by 1080 only. Okay, so that means if I reset this, I almost want to change it so that the it wouldn't allow me to do it at a different one. I'm gonna set it to 60 FPS. There's no point going higher. Masks? All right, visual effects. Let's see. Let's do foreground shift. I don't see anything. Used with transparent overlay PNGs. Oh. I don't have that. Let's do digital glitch. A little freaky. Okay, that might be a little too freaky. Microphone volume boost strength. I don't think I have the microphone on. One moment. Let me let me turn the microphone back on. Where is it? Where is it? All right. So now if I stay very quiet, it'll be very, very, very little. And if I start going crazy with it, it's so dumb. All right. How do I get rid of this? I turn this off. Visual effects off. Pixel effect. Hold on. Am I adding to it now? Eh. Could be high quality. Or even very low. Hey guys. Welcome to my channel. No color filter. I could be really, really pixelated. Just the entire stream. Would you watch a stream where somebody looks like this? I might need to get rid of the glitch effect. I forgot about that. Wait, I can fry? Hold up. So let's turn this off. I'm gonna set the fry to max. Oh wow. Creates like a the first thing it does is like an edge map. And then like for each pixel like boosts contrast. An interesting effect. As someone who has done image processing similar to this before. Very interesting. But either way, let's turn this off too. All right. That's our effects. Continues running. It looks so compressed on my screen. I don't know what's up with that. I think OBS is angry with me for that. But I am looking at it through remote desktop, so it's not exactly helping. Okay. Um, Probably should have read the notes on this. Oh, there aren't very many. Okay. Either way, let's move on. I want to superimpose the the model with the Leaning Tower of Pisa with the text sorry, which I think would be quite funny. Um Probably somebody will be like, God, it's another guy trying to claim the Tower of Pisa. Stop. But you know what? I don't care that much. That's right. Not a good person. All right. Uh Trying to cut out any islands that there are. Here, one here. Oh shit. We'll deal with you later. The boots are kind of fucked. Okay. Now we have to deal with the boots. The boots did not like my high tolerance selection. Oh dear. I've created a ghost. Why is the selection soft deleted? Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It's like alpha on the pixels I deleted. Any islands now? There are down here. Delete that. Back for islands again. This should be fine. Okay. So we save this as 2. And then we will run feather object. We'll kind of clean up some of those edges. Save this as 3. Take our probably licensed picture of the Tower of Pisa, wherever that one has gone. I need one where it's like somebody standing next to it, kind of. They're trying to push it over. The fact that this is a high quality image makes me think it might be licensed. So we'll try to take the one that somebody isn't going to sue me over. All right. Now we copy me, my dumbass, into the frame. Keep canvas size. Uh, It's funny because I'm so small in comparison. Hold on. Uh-oh, now I'm wide. What I do? All right, we need to sample a color. Full image sampling, please. Thank you. New layer. Uh, I probably shouldn't use philosopher if this is supposed to be a different person. Can we use impact? Do I have impact? I have impact. Let's go. How am I going to turn this into a profile picture? I'm having too much fun. It's not going to work. This is useless as a profile picture. This is useless as a profile picture. But it's funny, so I'm going to show you anyway. One moment. This is the image I've come up with. It's so stupid. All right. We'll hide the text that says sorry. And we'll just take a picture. We'll just take a screen grab of this. Oh, it's gonna be really low quality. I've already composited myself into a very wacky image. I probably shouldn't include people who aren't. Hold on. We're just gonna take a picture from the um we'll do this. It's fine. Everything is fine. So save this as pfp.png. All right. Sure, we'll save the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I think it's funny. Okay. We have our profile picture. All this time just to take a profile. All right, now we need to go back to the Discord tab. I need to set my monitor back to being landscape. I'm so confused with it being portrait. I just needed to get a good quality. All right. Edit user profile. Click change avatar. Upload image. No, don't upload somebody else's profile picture. That's not going to help me. Screenshots, profile picture. Oh, I can make a banner too. Maybe we can use that. It's so stupid. Oh wait, I need to pay money for a banner? Oh man. Fuck that. I'm not paying money. Fine. About me. Definitely real. Sure. This is fine. After all, the I can get 700 Dorbs by looking at Microsoft Edge's AI features. I'll pass. All right, I need to join my own server. I don't remember what the IP or the link is, so I'm just gonna steal it from my thing. Let's see. Where should I come from? I'm gonna join from the other Discord server because I think it's funny. Am I a human? Hell yeah, I am. That one's kind of scrungly. Technically, they're all different. They all have different. Sorry, what? Somebody just start following me that I was looking at. Moment. Why am I only just now getting all of? All right. Should I review the model, or should I not review the model? Considering that I'm attempting to be a fake account. Therefore, I should theoretically not review the model, right? But I want to review it because they only have one review. I'm actually the second sale, so maybe I'll do it anyway. Here, I'll reply to my own joining with a sticker. And then I can't reply for 10 minutes. I forgot. This is perfect. Everything is perfect. All right. The sting operation is in place. If anybody comes to my server and starts advertising in DMs, I now have a sting operation account. Maybe I give VIP. Do I give VIP? No, because I want it to be completely unknown. Because if they know, yeah, if I have an association, it'll be obvious. I'm gonna review the thing because I don't think anybody's gonna check. I am going to send a message to the person. I'm gonna follow them too. What was the model called? um, all right, I sent a message. We'll see what happens. They may not be. Oh, I should probably have mentioned. All right. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do need this because my dashboard's here. All right. What am I currently showing? Still have VTube Studio open. Okay. Oh, I should probably give a model credit on the account, shouldn't I? That would be ideal, wouldn't it? To stop being a bastard. All right. Um, edit profile. All right. Perfect. Now I'm not being a bastard. Cool. All right. That's all I wanted to do with that. We can close VTube Studio now. We now have half of what I need to use live 2D models. I don't actually have a way to track myself. Unless VTube Studio can handle VMC input. Can it? I probably should have looked. Let's launch VTube Studio again. One moment. If I can do VMC input, I can actually use vneon and then just hide vneon. One moment. Oh, I've got the little guy now. That's okay. Yep. Okay. I really need to keep hitting don't show this again. So for my tracking, there's a Wi-Fi server, but it doesn't say anything about what protocol it uses. I can use USB, which isn't going to help. YouTube Studio plugins. This is probably a WebSocket server. Cubism editor. Don't need that. So there isn't actually a way to send VMC data, is there? I keep accidentally zooming out. No, there's not a way. That's a problem. There's probably a way to add that using a plugin. VTube Studio VMC. No 2D plugin, no 2D programs with VMC. So, all right, that's another problem. iFacial mocap says that it'll do it to VTube Studio, but how? Okay, so you have to use vBridger to bridge VMC to VTube Studio. Which means I have to add more. Part of what I didn't want. Wait, there's an editor that's editor. Wait, so the editor is how you change your settings? You have to pay $20 more? Huh? That cannot be right. I don't know. I know that Kari uses vBridger. Maybe I'll ask. Minor update 1153. I mean, there must be a way. I Right, well, at the current moment, I don't have a way to use these. I do not have the software required. And I'm not too sure that I'll pay to get a vBridger, because there must be a better way to do it. I'm incredibly stingy when it comes to software. I'll write my own, damn it. I wrote VMC recorder. I mean, there isn't actually a software that will let you record VMC. But I'll do it myself. What are we at? We're at 3 gigabytes of VMC data for this stream. It's only been an hour and 43 minutes. Oh dear. That's it's about 3 gigabytes per 2 hours, so about a gigabyte and a half per hour. Not bad, actually. It'll still compress well. Okay, well, let us move on. We're spending too long on this. VTube Studio, dead. Killed it. I'm sure I can figure it out. But I have other stream improvements I would like to make today. Not the least of which is I would like to have some UI element that appears when I ban someone. Because we do have a lot of bots that come in and go, "Hey, you want to pay us $20 and we'll put 3 billion viewers in your stream?" And I don't take too kindly to that. I never will take too kindly to that. So I'd like to make a little thing that plays when somebody gets banned, and I would like to make a channel point redeem for this very funny idea I had, where it'll play 1 second of an ad. Not through Twitch. It's not going to play a FanDuel ad for you. But it will get a folder of videos. It'll pick a random video. It'll cut out 1 second of that video and display it full screen on stream. Above everything. Everything. So that is something I'd like to do as well. That's my channel point idea. So we need to figure out a few things. One is how to get a bunch of videos. We could download old commercials off of YouTube. I really doubt they're gonna fight me showing a commercial on my stream. Sure, it's copyright infringement, but it's literally free advertising for 1 second. So I doubt we'll have any problems there. And then 2, we need to find a way to split it on a sub-second boundary. They want it to be literally any frame and then 60 frames later, or whatever the frame rate is of the video. Exactly 1 second. I want 1 second of video. So probably on the back end, what it's going to do is it's going to summon an FFmpeg process that'll cut out that 1 bit of the video, write it to a file, play that file, and then you see it on stream. Or it won't play it. It'll maybe it will play it. Do a window capture with ffplay or something. But I can't make it show a window, or else it'll interrupt my, like, if I'm in a full screen application, it'll tab me out. For Persona 4, that's a problem, because it's actually difficult to tab back into Persona 4. It's a little bit temperamental about what it accepts. So it'll have to be invisible. So I can create an OBS video source, media source, and then set it as that video. Wait a second and a half maybe and delete it. That might work. Or make the final frame transparent, but I'd have to write it as a MOV. It's gonna be really expensive on disk space, I think, because MOV is large, or ProRes 444, but ProRes 444 is also very large. So let's see. What do we want to do first? Do we want to do the band? I mean, the band stuff is going to be really quick. It's going to be easy. Dare I say simple? And yes, I do dare say it will be simple. And I will regret that when it is not simple and I am crying in the corner. Let us find Coalescence. Shit, I clicked the one above Coalescence. God damn it. Back into the abyss of the project selector. I still need to do this. I was working on a scripting language so long ago and I never finished it. I want to be able to write scripts and shit. It'll make bot writing easier. You might say use Lua, but I'm afraid of Lua. So there's that. Check my VGen really quick. They haven't replied. What time is it for them? Do I know? No, I do not know. Okay. Probably. Hold on. It's early morning, probably. All right. So let's see. Let's start by copying the entire battle app. Do I want to use battle? Yes, because it's interacting with Twitch, and I need that. I need to make an event subscription to when somebody gets banned. We'll call this bans. Strangely enough, bans still has data from when I copied it from trivia, or battle has it from when I copied it from trivia. I should probably delete that. Okay. So add existing project. Where is it? I don't know where my solution is. Add existing project. Oh, it's in source. Okay. Up. Do bans. Load this. All right. Now let's show good old devenv. That's not the right one. Unsaved changes. All I did was open it. We'll delete this part2 capture. I do actually want to come in here. We'll set this to Coalescence. All right. So bans is going to need to be renamed to bans form. No. We want to change this to bans controller and bans subsystem. Oh, I should have actually done that. Three references and 2 files. It's going to depend on OBS and Twitch. I was actually supposed to change this to say bans. I have to be careful because if I'll end up destroying the other project if I'm not careful about which things I change. Okay, so bans form is going to be called Coalescence bans, or just bans. And it's going to be none of these controls. It's going to be a singular checkbox called enable, which is checked based on whether or not this window should be fixed single with no maximize, no minimize. It's just a an X. Then we'll take from ads UI, which has the same type of system. We'll edit this. Don't need any of this. Would be a system not too unlike the not too unlike the Unity component system. I think that works. It'll default to true, as in it is connected. We don't care about chat messages here. Don't care about cheers. Don't care about users gifting subscriptions or what values those have. We only care about user band, which we will have not implemented yet. I do need to make a system that will check if event sub is being subscribed twice. Because now I'm going to get banned messages twice, which is a problem because the battle subsystem is registering an event sub for it, and so is the bands subsystem. Maybe it won't be a problem. I don't know how to tell if I already have an event sub subscription. helix.helix.eventsub.get event sub subscriptions async. Null type is channel.ban. What is the event sub for it? Twitch event sub ban. Channel ban is channel.ban. Okay. We're going to register a channel.ban, which is going to be version 1. Our response equals response 2 equals if response 2 dot I need to await this. We'll just do get await or get async or get result. That's fine. Subscriptions dot length is not 0 or is 0. Then we will make a subscription. The only problem is that event sub will periodically unsubscribe you. So I need to figure out how to fix that. We'll extract this into try connect. We will try this. Maybe this works. Maybe. And then on user band, we need to call some updates. So we're going to make a need a setting. We need a good old setting. Also, the enabled setting is not set automatically. Okay, so disable is false. We'll call it bands UI input name and bands UI text input name. Actually, we just care about the text input name. So text user banned is user was banned for time. Bands UI will be called bands text. I also want a filter user band will be called band, which will handle the animation of it. What we're going to do now is when a user is banned, we're going to do OBS. I have an OBS socket. No. That goes in bands controller, doesn't it? We don't have a spinning thread on this one. Which means this interval doesn't exist. It doesn't need to be initialized here. Instead, what we'll do is public static void user band. String username, time span, duration. Or actually, we'll just do float duration. Duration? That's fine. Duration seconds. So what I want to do is time span. So if string duration equals nothing, time span, or if duration seconds is -1, then duration equals permanently. Or just ever. Else if duration is less than 0, duration seconds less than 0, then duration equals not anymore. Else duration or time span time equals time span from seconds. Duration equals time dot days greater than 0. If so, time dot days. That should have been a question. And then nothing. If not, what we'll do, we'll just do it as a bunch of things. Hours. Minutes. Seconds. Duration equals duration dot replace double spaces with single spaces, while duration that contains double space duration equals duration dot replace. Duration equals duration dot trim to get rid of leading and trailing spaces. And OBS socket or OBS dot send update ending rates. Yeah, dot enqueue new OBS update. I need the platform settings too, don't I? we'll read the settings every time. So bands subsystem bands equals subsystem dot get of bands subsystem. Settings platform settings equals bands dot platform settings. We will set an update of platform settings dot get setting of, what was it called? I forget. Cut this window out and we can type it in. It was called bands UI text input name. JPacket or JObject packet is going to be new, or is it JObject.parse? Yeah, it's JObject.parse interpolated object with a value of text is oh, we need to calculate the text actually, don't we? String output text equals platform settings dot get setting of text user banned. If not, user was banned for time. Then output text equals output text that replace $user with username and replace time with duration. It'll be output text scene name we don't really care about. I don't think it actually matters. Then we also want to do output text that replace I have to do output text equals. We want to replace double quote literals with backslash double quote literal so that it doesn't cause issues, because OBS will just straight up crash if you send it bad data like that, which is hilarious but very annoying. So in the interest of keeping my streams from crashing every 10 minutes, okay. This sets that. What other things do I need? Oh, I need to trigger a filter. So obs.set filter enabled of, we will break out this OBS item. So item, we will set the filter of platform settings.get setting of filter user band is true. Okay, so now to make that work, we're going to set an overlay items text source. Set it to philosopher. All right. Then what we want to do, we'll give it a nice outline in a color other than the color that the text is. Set the outline to be relatively thick. All right. And then what I want to do is set up a filter on it with a color correction. And then I want to set a move value called band. It's going to own the color correction filter. It's going to set the opacity to set it to 1 over 800 milliseconds. It's going to create a second source called post band, which is going to set the opacity 0 over 4 seconds. I have a start delay of 4 seconds. So band is going to set a next move of post band. So if I run post band, hold for 4 seconds, it's going to disappear. Now when a user gets banned, it's going to set the text and do this. Perfect. Now we have shame for people who get banned. Is this a good idea? Who the hell knows? We'll find out later when I regret my decisions. What do you want? You don't exist. All right. Band subsystem. Where do I get the banned message? That's not banned subsystem. These are banned. So string username equals args dot notification dot payload dot event dot username. Int duration equals args dot notification dot payload dot event dot nzat. Have a duration? No. If it's permanent, we give -1. Otherwise, it's args dot notification dot payload dot event dot nzat dot value dot local date time minus date time dot now dot seconds total seconds. All of that casted to int. We should probably introduce a local for arg.notification.payload event. Okay, theoretically, this should work. Who wants to be my guinea pig? Who can I ban for varying amounts of time? We have an ad in 54 seconds. That's awkward. Let's just run the ad. But I need a guinea pig, so whoever wants to get banned, let me know. I'll be there. All right. Need to build the new Coalescence. Huh? Bans isn't appearing. Oh, it's not a dependency. Bans. Sorry, why is bot interrupt not a dependency? Interrupt should be a dependency. All right. I need someone to take the ban bullets. Who wants to take the ban bullet? I could also just join on my alt and then ban myself. Actually, I don't think I can because I think my alt is a moderator in the stream. I could fix that, mind you. Oh, I'm not. Never mind. I can ban the shit out of myself. Didn't work. um, is overlay items? Yeah, overlay items is here. It didn't work. Did I not get the event, or did it just not happen? Um, this is why you do things on debug and not release. Did it unban me? No. Uh, unban. All right. It is running. Oh, it's not connected though. I need to connect it first. I'm getting another ad. So many ads. The ad break is over. Why am I getting pre-rolls? Or is it trying to finish up the ads that I got interrupted with? Either way. It didn't get the message. It also banned me for 1 minute and banned me for a minute 30. So I don't know what's up with that. But I didn't get a message. The ban notification did not happen. And I guess I don't know what this response will be. So it's a 0 length. I accidentally went out of it. Well, now I have no idea if the connection worked or not. This isn't awaited, so it gets canceled. Oh, I may not be able to because my token doesn't allow me to check bans. That might be the case, actually. Wait. The token provided in the request did not match the associated user. What? Who owns the token? Okay. It still works. I need to renew my token, don't I? Helix bits read, chat read, Helix moderator manage chat messages, moderator read chatters, channel read subscription, channel read VIPs. I don't actually have permission to read bans. So I need to do another authentication really quick. No, I need to go to settings. Nope. I need to go to Nope, I didn't mean to hit help on Visual Studio. I don't need Visual Studio help. I know how to use this app. Subsystem settings. We need to do channel read bans, I think. To restart Coalescence. Go to Twitch, open more info, not more info. Ignore the exception, which should be in a try catch anyway. Okay, so now it'll fuck off. Manual auth, click here. Is it channel bans read? Twitch scope read bans. Moderation read is what it's supposed to be. Did it ask me for reading bans? Yes, okay. So now I need to restart Coalescence. Then they message on my alt. That's not my alt. That is my alt. Never mind. I'm very dumb. Looks complicated? Only a little bit, and it's because I'm an idiot. So we're getting there. But now, theoretically, I ban myself. Well, shit. It doesn't work. Okay. So response 3 is going to tell me why it didn't work. Come on. Why do you not like me? Twitch. Why do you hate me so? It's not even running the subscription. Does it give up earlier? Hold on. I put the entire thing in a try catch and now it breaks way earlier. Bad token? I mean bad token. You mean bad token? Twitch settings, Twitch bot username, Asaria VT, Twitch channel username, Asaria VT. You end up restringing my guitar? Yes, I did. I put Eddie ball strings on it. I did it on the floor very far away from all of the surge protectors, so I wouldn't die. Where is all of the settings for Twitch? Oh, settings panes no longer show sensitive settings. Shit, I needed to show the sensitive settings. Oh man, I don't actually know who owns the token. Okay. So we don't care about the username. I'm just gonna send my token, helix.helix.token. Helix. settings.token, access token, that'll work. Okay. We're going to ask for the token holders thing. I don't actually know what user is going to reply. It should reply me, but it apparently isn't. So I don't know where that puts us. Response result is null. What? But this what? It worked though. Yeah, what the hell do you mean? Okay, now I have a guarantee that this is the same user. And it's still telling me the token provided in the request did not match the associated user. It does. It has to be that user. Because it's the exact same one I used to get the name and ID of the user. So unless I need to explicitly specify access token equals helix.settings.access token, maybe there's some weird fuckery with the access token? Oh, wait, one sec. Same here. Access token is helix.settings.access token. I shouldn't need to do this, but we'll see if it works. I need to put a breakpoint here. Add token. The token did not match the associated user. Which means that either I'm missing a permission or TwitchLib is really shit and is giving me the wrong error. And after they deleted the add schedule API, seemingly on accident, I'm not sure which way we lean on this one. Okay. Let me close a bunch of these. Let me close a bunch of these tabs really quick. It's gonna take some doing. So, event sub user band. What things do I need? Channel ban. A user is banned requires the channel moderate scope. Okay, no, it's because Twitch is fucking weird and doesn't actually require the scope you need to read bans to see if people got banned. Twitch, why do you do this to me? All right, we'll just add at the very end, channel moderate, which I think it already does have. It does not. Okay, whatever. Twitch open system settings, manual authentication, click the link, hit authorize without reading the list of things. Copy the link back into the thing, which allows it to steal a new token. I have to restart Coalescence because it doesn't have the right token. We put a breakpoint here. And if it doesn't work, I cry. It worked. Now I cannot cry. And now I go all the way back to this window. I type A in the chat again. I go back to my other window and I ban the dumbass who put A in the chat. And then it works. Shit. Didn't work. All right, from the top. We'll put 2 A's in the chat. Just for extreme. We're going to ban for an hour. Okay, so we're getting the notification. The duration is being determined as 3620. We come in, we run user band. So we get the duration is 1 hours 20 seconds. I don't care enough to fix that. The duration is now 1 hours 20 seconds, right? Output text is user was banned for time. Do the replacements. Okay. We create an item with the name bans text. That exists in the overlay, right? I never renamed it. I'm fucking so dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot to rename the text. That's why it didn't work. I need to unban. The user you're trying to... Wait, I can't unban myself? Or did I just misspell it? Apparently I had to capitalize the name. All right. 3 A's in the chat. All right, we're gonna ban for 10 minutes. Who goes? No? No ban? I didn't even get the message. Can I only obtain one message in this way and I have to reset my subscription? Hold on. Maybe it just didn't hear the unban and then it just assumed it was bad. We're gonna try this again. I'm not even gonna send another message in chat. I'm just gonna drag it again. 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the clock. The hell? There's no text. It's not doing the thing. Why no bans? Okay. Let's unban again. Okay. Then we ban for 5 minutes. Nothing. So Twitch is ignoring the fact that I'm subscribed to this. Here, let's do this. Let's unban first. Okay. Come back here. OBS. Connect. That's probably why. I probably forgot to connect to OBS. Okay. Get in the chat. Get blasted. No message? What? You can't just not send the message. This is why Twitch APIs suck. It just doesn't work half the time. I just got banned and it even running this? Wait, do I already have a subscription? Runs 2 subscriptions. Has a subscription to WebSocket disconnected? Okay, okay. If response to are you fucking kidding me? I can't type parentheses. What do you mean? I can't do it. What? I can't do anything. What? I can't even use modifier keys. What? I can't. Okay, we're back. I just got like put in jail for programming. Like, what the hell? I can't use any of my like parentheses, braces. Those are the important ones. I need those. Can't take those from me. I got put in programmer jail. Okay. If the length is actually we could just do this. If it is not 0, then we want to run this code, and this will be an else debug delete all. Okay, so if it's not 0, if response to .subscriptions.first .status equals WebSocket disconnected. Was that the status it could be? If it's disconnected, helix event sub remove delete event subscription async will be channel.ban. Okay. I really should just make this async. I could just call await. I don't think I need to do this access token thing. It was that I didn't have the channel scope I needed. Okay. Now this should fix my subscription. So the problem was I was resubscribing to the event too quickly. I really do need to make this like I need to box this somehow for events of subscriptions. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because it's like the entire platform wide. It needs to be done. Okay. I'm gonna connect to OBS. We're going to there are no breakpoints, so it should just go. I ban myself for 3 days. Show it. Okay. Why is it that every time I run a command, the chat box gets taller? I guess I don't know what the status is, so let's rerun this and check if the status is set or not. Status is WebSocket disconnected. We delete it. The resource you tried to access was not valid. What? The ID of the subscription to delete. Okay, one moment. Maybe I need to take the socket or the instead of the method I'm trying to check. Events of subscription to ID. Maybe that. Let's try that. Let's try and see if this works. So we subscribe on event sub, connect to OBS, ban myself for 3 days. Oh dear. Slightly long text, but you know, hey. Okay. So if I come into overlay items, we come here. What I want to do is come into the filters panel, change it to be visible again. I'd like to set text bounds. Set a width of 800, a height of 250. Give it an alignment of center, vertical alignment of center. $1,200 width. Okay. So we're gonna do vertical alignment of top. Okay. It's gonna be very specific because it's not actually it's based on how far I drag it over. It's weird. But if I run postband now, it will go away after a few seconds. Perfect. Now bans are very public. Everybody knows for exactly how many seconds you get banned. I might change it to just say a number of seconds instead of all of the text. This is probably not becoming of a perfect channel, but you know what? That's fine. We're all right with a little bit of shame here. Also, if you got banned, probably did something bad. So, mostly for the bots. Let's change it to only send in seconds. Bans controller. We will comment this line. Instead, just do time total seconds as a whole number. Perfect. And then seconds. All right, so now if I come back, I ban me for 17 hours. Yeah, banned for 61,498 seconds. Blasted. Absolutely blasted. All right. Let's close my alt. The Twitch doesn't think that I'm viewbotting my own stream with myself. Joke's on them. I'm testing shit. All right, so that's done-ish. What I need to do now is I need to set up a way. I need to box event sub. And this is not going to be nice and pretty. It's going to be pretty ugly. Because a lot of things already interact with Twitch, and this is going to break all of them. I can allow both subscription methods, but what I'm probably going to do is make the Twitch event sub connector not actually expose event sub. Or how do I do this? Do this. Platforms, Twitch, connectors, iHelix connector. We're going to do public void and or create or repair event sub subscription. String subscription endpoint. String subscription version. Ooh. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I will take this code from the ban subsystem, which creates or repairs a event subscription. I'm going to dump it all here. We are going to give an opportunity for dictionary of string options equals null. If options is null, then options will be made. You can't see this, I'm aware. Options will be made a new dictionary. Maybe I should rename it to condition. All right. This will be subscription endpoint. We'll get there in a second. We don't need to specify. Actually, we do need to specify that. So helix.helix isn't defined. What is helix? Helix is Twitch API helix. So I need to replace those with TAPI, which is its true name. I don't use response X outside of conditions, so I'm actually just gonna do it here. And response, this will be this user response user ID. And response 2 will be event sub existing response. This will be set by the I really shouldn't be public like that. If TAPI is null, throw new null reference exception. Okay. So I need to read the response for get. It's gonna be under helix reference event sub get event sub subscriptions. This will be WebSocket connected. Actually, let's do string auto repair types equals WebSocket is connected. Chat user banned. Authorization revoked. Moderator removed. User removed. WebSocket disconnected. WebSocket failed ping pong. WebSocket received inbound traffic, which apparently kills the connection. WebSocket connection used. WebSocket kernel error. WebSocket network timeout. Socket network error. Socket failed to reconnect. we will attempt to do all of these statuses. So if auto repair types dot contains status, we will delete the event sub and then do it again. Otherwise, if it already exists, we just return. We don't care. Okay. I think I may have made a mistake. Oh dear. Damn it. So for some reason, it started writing them from the beginning, which means I have to rebuild the entire solution. So the problem is all of the packages depend on each other. And they all have to be exactly the same version. So I use a you can't see this, but I use a build system that they have an automatic version. The version is the current day and then a patch number, which is incremented every time I build. Not automatically, but every time I build, I have to go update a file. The problem is if one of the packages fails to build, it means that the versions of literally all of them are invalid and I have to rebuild the entire system again, which is not great. Also, error response exception. OBS doesn't like me, it seems. I also want to make it that OBS, this is one of the things that it doesn't do that I should probably make it do, is that it attempts to connect. If it isn't connected, it just fails. Whereas it should probably attempt to reconnect. So what I'm going to do is on every single one of these functions, I'm going to attempt to reconnect so that it will always reconnect. That's one of the things I don't like about my OBS implementation is that it's actually always not connected. It still isn't connecting. Authentication failed. I know it's writing inputs. Still not connected. Okay, it automatically connects now. It'll also reconnect if it ever disconnects on literally every single one of the operations that OBS is able to handle. Now what I need to do is come over to the Twitch system. I need to update my dependencies. Hooray, dependencies. Update. Hooray. I love that the report abuse link is very obviously the just like generated based on your NuGet thing. Also, this is dependent on stream control, which is not actually up to date. So I need to go back to solution dependencies. Because my packages are not on NuGet. They're on a private NuGet feed. Are you gonna open the dependency manager or not? Thank you. Need to update all of these. Consolidate all of them to the latest version. And only the latest version. Okay. What I can do in the bands for band subsystem is call Twitch connector, Twitch helix connector dot I did not mean to make it a an instance one, but I did 100% forget. I mean, it doesn't matter. It is kind of funny though. We'll create a new event subscription for channel.ban. Subscription version 1 condition will be null. Need to await this. But theoretically, it'll just work. So if I come back my thing here and I ban me, perfect. Can I ban me for like a shorter amount of time actually? 4 seconds. So am I banned or? Oh no. Okay, so it uses your latest ban, even if your previous bans were longer. Okay, so the ban system works. I do want to change how a lot of these things are subscribing to events now, because the ads UI subsystem also uses a weird, slightly bad method of checking. Where does it happen? In subsystem? Where does it create the event subscription? I know it runs an event subscription. Ads UI Twitch connector, that's where. So we are going to do Twitch event sub. Oh no. I do have to do this manually. Right. So I forgot TwitchLib is weird as hell. And they set it up in a way that you do not actually get the ability to check when an ad or no. Wait. Event sub WebSocket client TES. Yep, we alias TES and Helix. We create a rate limiter for ad schedule. Yes. Okay, so we do actually need to leave this as is because you can ask Twitch when the next ads are. And TwitchLib implemented that several years ago, and then they deleted it from the repository. They never merged it, and then they ended up that well, they did merge it, but the current version of TwitchLib doesn't have it, so they deleted it. So I had to re-implement it myself. I don't know what they did. I probably could make a pull request and like re-implement it again, but I just can't be fucked. I don't want to deal with the admin of trying to fix somebody to fix somebody's problem. On Twitch or not on Twitch, on GitHub, you have to do so many checks and stuff, and you have to do like code style requirements, which I mean I get, right? You don't want like 35 different code styles being in there, but it's I don't feel like dealing with it. So the battle controller also makes a bunch of subscriptions. Do things like user subscribed, user gifted subscription, user got banned. I apparently only I only subscribe to follow, which is not actually the thing I need, which is kind of funny. Which Helix connector? THC equals new. THC.create or repair event subscription to channel.ban. Not Chanel.ban, channel.ban. 1. We need to know channel cheer. I don't know what the other event things. Event subscription types. Channel chat message. Channel bits use. Is this bits use? Channel subscription. A gift. Channel subscribe. I think that's all of them. These are all 1, I think. I think that works. We delete all these. And now this will go and actually it might be a good idea to still get our user ID. I mean I could actually just I can't edit that. I want to private static user ID string maybe user ID equals null. What do you want? Oh, it's user ID with capital Z. So I want to change. I want to make this change so that it will not it will not it won't ask Twitch for our ID every single time we make an event subscription. So that'll reduce the load on Twitch a little bit. Which I'm sure they'll be happy about. Now the problem is I have to build another version of my bot namespace. Waste about 5 megabytes of data as it pushes new versions of literally everything. I really should probably do something about it. I apparently closed the NuGet manager for the solution. So once more onto the NuGet. I need to open another. Okay, that works. Oh, I still need that. Um, so now it'll only ask Twitch once. Now the battle subsystem makes a bunch of subscriptions. Chat controller, I think uses IRC and not a I don't think it uses an event subscription. Doesn't. Stream dice, trivia, bot interrupt. None of these use Twitch event subs. Now, theoretically, um, event subs should be slightly more efficient. And now if I ban someone, you get shade. Now that we have a nice and clean and beautiful event subscription system, we can now set up event sub for channel points. And now we can get a little freaky with it. So let's create, well, first we need to get the resources. We don't have any resources. So let's stop Coalescence, run the release branch, which I have to manually connect. So now the ban system doesn't work, but we can start working on getting some ads. So if anybody has any weird any weird ads like from on the order of you guys remember the Japanese McDonald's ads, which were apparently fake, but like the one where McDonald is like he's like following this woman. See if I can find it. This one? Or are these just real? Here we go. This is not what I'm looking for. This is a guy talking about the commercials. I just want the commercials themselves. Well, this one's on TikTok. Dark Ronald. It looks like I can't find the original video, but it's the one where like he's like sitting on the bed talking to her friends on her phone, and then like McDonald is under the bed staring straight up. Like, is that commercial? That's the kind of things that I want. Just weird, freaky commercials. So if you have anything like that, and maybe I'll make a request on Blue Sky. Actually, I should probably do that. Let's do that now. bsky.app. Sky. This guy's taking a long time to answer. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna write hash ad on my post and everybody's gonna like filter it out and it's never gonna be seen. That's okay. I need weird ads. Maybe I'll ask TikTok too. Maybe we make an address to TikTok. We'll need to make a good old thumbnail for it too. So that people will see it. So let's turn off the music player, which